Hello junkies, it is Bob and I am back to review McFarlane Toys' new Carbide Fortnite action figure. Now, this is Fortnite. Now, this is a skin that you can get in the Battle Royale. I should say outfit or cosmetic item, as I'm learning more and more about Fortnite, as I'm slowly indoctrinating myself into the game. Now, as you can see on the package, we do have our 22 points of articulation, which is mentioned right here. Stellar figure, of course. I mean, that's just looking at him. You know, I guess I just showing my hand or something. You know, so far we've reviewed several of these, and I'm generally liking the Fortnite figures. We just recently reviewed Omega. I'll link that right here, and we have reviewed Rex, Drift, and the Skull Trooper, who will be making an appearance a little bit later. Now, with the 22 points of articulation, this is a new realm for McFarlane, and they're really elevating, again, as they've always done, figures to the next level. And one thing that really excited AFJ here was the fact that McFarlane announced that they're going to be doing all the DC comic heroes next year. So this is almost a preview of what we're going to get. So Carbide actually, this is one of the more heroic characters as we're learning about Fortnite slowly as we're about to order. Now, he has a pre-order available. He is not quite yet out. So we are fortunate enough that they sent us an early release and we can check these out. I actually don't think I need the knife at the moment, so let's just slide them out. Now, the cool thing about these packages is all of them are uniform. So we do have the character here on the side. We already have a line of them. I think we're up to 5 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're up to 5. These two here, I'm about to pull the trigger on because I want the Black Knight. I'm not really sure that's his name. And then I want this guy as well because they're both really, really cool. So again, I'm still learning. This is all new to me. My nephew had to give me a crash course in Fortnite, but I love action figures. I saw a lot of these at Toy Fair. I'll link that to the article itself on AFJ's website. So if you're on the YouTube channel, you're definitely going to have to come over and check us out and see a little bit more of some of these other crazier pictures that we had. So again, uniform in their packaging design. There he is, Carbide in the plastic coffin. Each one of these is different, which I really like. However, these, the stands, which has come with every Fortnite figure we've had so far, and we really needed him, sadly, for Rex, just due to the way that the body was shaped and the size. He wasn't standing too good on his own, but all of these are exactly the same. They all say Fortnite on them. So really liking this. So again, 22 points of articulation. We do have a rubber band right here that we're gonna have to break off. So let's get out the harvesting tool. We have that one right there. Now he has a grenade launcher. This is sweet. Should hold it closer, sorry. Each one of them comes with a unique machine gun. So like the Skull Trooper had a sniper rifle, we had some other machine guns and stuff here. And then we have this right here is Carbide's stabilizer pack. You see, very similar to Omega's, just a little bit different in color and style. And I'm pretty sure that it's gonna go like this, sorry, like this. On his back. So let's get him out of there. I hate doing this with a knife. I do not have my wire cutters here. I'm gonna cut it from the back. Maybe not. Okay. So he's out. Let's do an instant pose. Trying to give him, oh, he's very lanky, very long figure here. We do have a trigger finger here, so it's immediate response. Do have, look at this armor here though. This is fantastic. Look at that. It's a whole separate piece that's attached to his arm, as you can see right there. Bring it a little closer. Really, that's cool. But let's do the instant pose quick. I love the like Iron Man, almost like Dark Knight kind of like futuristic look that Carbide has. Oh, it's just these feet. Very articulated feet, which is great for posing sometimes, and other times when this is a foam board that we have right here. Not so hot on the foam board. It's all about balance. There's an instant pose on his own. Very, very cool at this point. So turn his head up nice head joints here, and this armor is really, really cool. So let's do a close-up here. And as you can see, several of the different shades of color, as you see this like aqua blue right here. This is the blue level, and this is for season level 65. So if you achieve a battle pass of season 4 all the way through season level 65, you get this color. So then if you go to, you can get a yellow one, you can get a green one. Each one of these changes with a different battle pass of season 4 and through season 65. So I guess, so you can just edit the style. So I'm just learning all the little intricacies of Fortnite. But here's the blue again. So it'd be neat if McFarlane put out variants and had different colors, as if these were yellow here, or I believe there's a pink one as well. The pink one would actually be pretty cool with the color scheme. We've got a very blue thing on, but look at this armor. Look at the back of this. This is fantastic. Look, this is just really, really cool. Now, I just want to make sure that I put the backpack on right. It's such a neat thing. No, it actually, I was going to put it on like this. And actually, it's supposed to go on like this. So it's a nice fit. It's almost like a jetpack. That's what it feels like, or at least it has that weird approach to it. So it's definitely very, very cool. Let's put him back here so you can see him better. So once he gets the backpack on, I'm not using the stand yet. So he's standing there again. Loving it. I'm loving it. This is a cool figure. This is a really cool figure. Let's fix that a little bit. So let's do the trigger finger for the grenade launcher. Now, I think it's funny how futuristic everything looks, and then he has like the standard like American like army issue gun. And then if you look here, so we have this like nice little bit of detail here with the red in the gun. Just another cool thing. This would be cool if this spun, but I'm liking the video game kind of like aspect of it. Red here again, we have this handle here. Let's do the, you always wanted to see if they can actually, oh, wow, that was so easy. Let's just pose this right here. See if we can get him, I don't want to use the stand yet. So let's turn his face a little bit. Wow. You know, I've been buying McFarlane figures since the movie Maniacs, and they always surprise me and always make my mouth drop. It's just, wow, it's just such a cool figure. So let's do the harvesting tool. We'll do that as its own thing. Now, this one here is a little bit different. Will he stand on his own? It's a one-hand pose there. This one's a little bit different. We have these like hooks here, almost like it's almost like a sling. We have it there, and then we have it here. The harvesting tool is pretty cool. Harvesting tool. And this one's got ridges, so it makes it a little bit easier to get his hands in there, and he doesn't really slide around too much. So it doesn't slide around in his hand. All right. Keep thinking, get closer and closer, getting that hairdryer in here. One day it'll just be a surprise. It'll also probably blow out the speaker. So here we have a, let's give him a straight up pose, like right at the camera. So as you can see, wow. Close up right there. That is a solid action figure. And he's standing on his own. Wow, that's really cool. So again, McFarlane, oh, there he goes. McFarlane is just phenomenal with their figures. So we're gonna have to put the harvesting tool in his left hand. We'll give him a little slight to the side pose, and then we'll put the rocket launcher in here with the trigger finger locked. Again, last one without a stand, and then we'll do the stand and we'll do some size comparisons. So yeah, Carbide he's actually really cool. I'm actually liking him better than Omega, and I usually like the old dark, but it's the blue and the orange, just the way the color is just popping. So put him on his stand. Now he does have standard hold pegs, and he does have these extra hinges on his heels to do this. So you really wanted to get into the posing, you could, especially if you're using some sort of natural surface. So I can't believe how many of these I have on my desk, and how many people stop at my desk here at the office and say, oh my God, that's so cool. What is that? And they have no idea, because they're all almost out-aged by Fortnite. So there's Carbide. Now I did bring the Skull Trooper along to do a size comparison. The Skull Trooper is my favorite in the whole line. I just love the look. So if we put them side by side, you can see the size comparison here. But again, we have these very cool rifles that are such a, not so much with the Skull Trooper, but with Carbide seems such a contrast. It seems like all of his weaponry would be somewhere in the armor, where you know, here we have just like a foot soldier with pads and pockets and this harvesting tool with nails in its skull, you know, and like a pick and a shovel kind of mixed together there. And then over here on Carbide, we have this incredible, sleek, almost pterodactyl looking like pick. So it's a very cool thing. So junkies, thank you for tuning in. I do recommend picking up any of the Fortnite figures at this point. They are easy to find at Walmart, but you want to find them in the video games section. This figure, for some reason, the Walmarts that I've been to, they don't keep the figure in the action figure aisle with the smaller versions of the Fortnite figures. They keep them usually in the video game section in their new collector's corner. So these are available on Entertainment Earth, especially the Skull Trooper. That's where we got him from. McFarlane did send us this one, so he is not quite out yet as of May 15th, 2019. So you definitely want to look for him in coming soon to wherever you buy figures, definitely at GameStop. And as I said, you can order them from Entertainment Earth. So this is Bob again, signing off. Thank you.